Welcome back. Today we are going to explore the top tools for business analytics and key use cases in business analytics. Now, mastering these tools is very essential for any analyst. Let's dive in. So I'm going to start with Analyst Toolkit, right? These are key tools any business analyst typically uses. What is the first one? It's no-brainer. We have all seen Microsoft Excel. It's the granddaddy of data analysis tools. It's very ubiquitous as well as versatile for many general purpose data sets, right? A lot of data that can be saved in tabular format in spreadsheet files, be it your customer data or financial reports, can be analyzed very easily for insights using Excel, right? It remains the first go-to choice for data exploration, essentially because it has key functions for analysis and visualization of data, right? It's like your little black t-shirt, which is going to suit most of the occasions. It is never out of the style. It is classic and versatile, right? Let's go further next to two tools called as Tableau and Power BI. These are data visualization superheroes. Why go to Tableau and Power BI if Excel could provide me some good visualization of tabular data that I have? Tableau and Power BI have an ability to handle really large data sets. Think of transaction data sets of several purchase transactions from your stores, and you are interested in insights on several aspects like different regions where you operate, for all the products that you basically sell, all different types of customers that visit your store, or all the different promotional calendars that are on when you do these, right? So with Tableau, with its user-friendly interface and stunning visuals, you can turn this complex data from several different data sources into very easy to understand stories. In analytics practice, these two tools essentially productionize your visualizations and storytelling work at scale. Let's turn our attention to the next beast in the room, Python. Python is a popular programming language that has got massive library of data analytics tools. With its flexibility and power, Python has become the must-have skill for any serious data analyst you can think today, right? So Python comes with an easier integration of a lot of machine learning, deep learning based libraries that are developed typically for Python, and that has helped a lot for people with data scientist skills, right? So let's not forget, let's not ignore Python at all. It's an essential toolkit in any data analyst or data scientist skill set. Not distant second to Python is a tool called R. R is a statistical programming language software that's very perfect for any quantitative analysis in the form of statistical modeling. R is essentially an open source tool. So it has essentially fostered a supportive community of different users, making it as a very excellent choice for both beginners as well as experts who want to use quantitative methods with data and derive insights, right? It's like joining your book club and be a member of community who will help you and support you with understanding of the tool as well as applications. So R is next essential tool of your analytics toolkit. Last but not the least, we have SQL. SQL has long been around. It's the king of database management. What is it used for? It is used for querying data from very large different databases, very complex tables or a set of tables altogether. SQL is still a fundamental skill for any data analyst, because first thing in analyzing any data is to assemble data which is very meaningful, and that assembly of data happens from gathering this data from databases. So it's a must-have skill for any data analyst today. We'll be now focusing on the scope in using data analytics. That is, what are different business analytics, data analytics use cases. Fasten your seat belts and let's get started. Data analytics is like a passport that opens doors to new opportunities all around the world. So, what are typical opportunities that are open to you? Data analytics typically involves use of data and analysis techniques, statistical methods to drive decision making for the business, right? The scope of business analytics is vast and therefore going to include all the different domains that you can think of where there is data. So these include finance, marketing, operations, human resources, supply chain management. Any management discipline you can think of, there is business analytics possible as long as there is data to analyze, right? So let's try and explore some of the key areas. The first one, let's talk about marketing analytics. So marketing is about understanding your customers. So it is about analyzing your customer behavior, buying patterns, and trends that will help business identify potential customers and develop effective marketing strategies for these customers, right? Sales analytics is a branch of marketing analytics where the idea is to come up with techniques that will help better your sales, identify the patterns in sales, analyze sales data, understand the trends or understand different drivers for your sales, and thereby better forecast what are your future sales that are likely to be, right? The third domain you could think of is finance. So financial analytics typically involves again use of data to identify financial risk and opportunities. Also identify the way in which you would want to manage cash flows or improve financial performance. Let's move on to the more operations oriented fields like supply chain. Supply chain typically involves analyzing data to help businesses optimize their supply chain in a way that it is able to identify the bottlenecks, it is able to identify where I can do operational efficiency. Next key domain is operations. Operations is where we would want to help businesses optimize the processes. So it is about analyzing underlying data of the way the business works, identifying inefficiencies, identifying where is it that I can improve my processes to basically do some cost saving. Human resources is another key domain where you could deploy analytics techniques. So it will involve analyzing employee data to gain insights about workflow productivity, employee retention, training needs, and come up with strategies to improve employee performance and satisfaction. So in summary, the scope of business analytics is broad. You can think of any discipline within business, and as long as there is data, there is essential ability to come up with data-driven decision making and improve your business performance, right? So that is in effect what scope you have if you master the skills of business analytics. So let's take one step at a time and discuss some of these as live use cases as we progress with the course. Remember, the world of data analytics is like your oyster. So you go on, explore new horizons, make a difference, one bite at a time. See you in the next chapter. Thank you.